Good morning, everybody. Today I just wanted to share with you a little bit about a client of mine who had an amazing breakthrough in releasing generational things that were passed down through ancestors through to the family. So this lovely, lovely lady that I absolutely love to bits came to see me, and she had a problem they had a problem in the family where everything was related around money, and they either had too much money and couldn't cope with it, or they had no money and lived in scarcity and poverty. So she came to me for assistance, and we explored her timeline, if I can call it that, and we went back to the very source of where these problems began, because it was really hurting the family. And what we found was that it went back a number of generations to ancestors that had been in a position of power, and yet had abused that power by not looking after the people, but rather strutting and putting their own power forth. You know how people do that when they have money. And so what happened was the people turned against them, and they lost their position, all their money and everything, and lived out the rest of their life in scarcity. And in discovering that, we were able to heal a lot of things that went back to these ancestors and then had been passed down through the different generations. So I'm telling you this just to show you the scope of the work that I do, and how things that are happening in your life, for example, money scarcity or life patterns, you're always with somebody who's an abuser, that is also something that could be passed down. Could also be a generational trauma that's passed down from one generation to the other. So just so that you know, I spoke to my client the other day, and she said to me that there have been so many subtle shifts in the family dynamics, and gradually, without even mentioning it to her parents or other family members, she's seen the entire family shift their way that they thought about money, and how they either had too much or not enough. So it's very interesting how hypnotherapy works, and how you can unpack something that happened long before you were even a twinkle in your daddy's eye. So I find that just so amazing. It's so fantastic and so fascinating to see exactly how much power our minds hold over us, and how many things are passed through the lineage from one generation to the other. So if you're listening and you're having a problem that's passed down, you know how to contact me. Either send me a message on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. You can just DM me, or you can contact me at hello@maureenslachtertherapy.com. Have a lovely day further. God bless.